Hello everyone, this is Nai-chan. Today I will show you guys how to make this very delicious bowl of noodles. Are you guys ready? Let's go! I went to the supermarket and I asked the butcher to cut all these ribs for me. So here I am blanching the ribs. But if you don't eat beef, you don't have to use beef. You can use chicken, pork, or lamb, or whatever that you prefer. But my family, we prefer beef. So here I am blanching the bones for 5 minutes after it's been cooked for 5 minutes, and I will wash them really well before I recook it again. Blanching the meat is also optional. So if you don't want to, you don't have to. But me personally, I like to blanch my meat. Everything I cook, I like to blanch it. For example, like pork, chicken, beef, or whatever. When I make into broth, I always blanch my meat. It's just giving me a sense of I have more tasty broth at the end. It's more clear, it's more, just looks and tastes much better. Okay, now since I already finished making the broth and let the broth simmering for 3 hours, in the meantime we are waiting for the broth to simmering. We will make a meat sauce. For Mian people, if you eat noodles without this meat sauce, they don't consider your noodle is a complete noodle. So they're going to say your noodle doesn't taste good because they are so used to eating this meat sauce with the noodles. Or this meat sauce right here, you can eat with anything. You can eat with lettuce wrap. You can eat it over rice. You can eat it with anything, not just to eat with noodles, but you can eat with anything. So this is very simple. So now here I am teaching you guys, showing you guys how I make my meat sauce. The meat sauce been cooking for 1 hour and it's done, so I will turn off the heat. I just let it continue simmer in this clay pot, and then the other broth is still continue cooking. In the meantime, while I'm still waiting all of this to get ready, I will prep some condiments for my noodles. My goodness, 3 hours later, I am ready to assemble my noodles. And here I will show you guys how I assemble my noodles. First, you will get a pot of hot water. You will rinse your noodle. And this noodle right here, you can get it at any local Asian supermarket. It's fresh. You don't have to make it. You can just go there and buy it and then rinse it with hot water to soften your noodle first. There are two reasons why I'm rinsing my noodles in a hot boiling water. First, I want to soften my noodles. Secondly, because the noodles are so greasy, so I want to get rid of some of the grease that on the noodles because they put a lot of grease to prevent the noodles sticking to each other. And here is my delicious meat sauce that also have a lot of grease. That's why I want to rinse my noodles so that way I can have some of this grease on my noodles. And also the broth right here, also you see a lot of grease on top. The reason I left the grease on top, some of my family members, they want the grease. So for me, I just scoop around it, try to avoid scooping the grease. If some people love a lot of grease, some people just don't like a lot of grease. If you don't like too much grease, just try to scoop around it. So therefore, you don't have a lot of grease on your noodle. Okay, from this point on, you just going to be creative. You create your own flavor, your own unique flavor, the flavor that only you like, no one else will like, or it's just something that everybody create their own little unique flavor for themselves. Okay, everyone, the moment of truth is here, is ready. After 3 hours of prepping and cooking, it is ready to be served. If you want to eat something good and you want to feed your family something healthy, don't let the time intimidate you. You don't do this every day anyway, so you only do this maybe once or twice a month. So give yourself some time to prep for these delicious noodles, and once you finish making them, you'll never regret the time that you spend on making these noodles. Okay, everyone, let's eat. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like to watch things like this, let me know so I can create more contents like this for you guys. Thank you so much. See you guys again in next video.